Alright, what's up everybody? It's David back at it again. And today we got a cool video for you because we're finally lifting Colin's Jeep. He's getting EVO 3-inch lift, so the plush ride springs, which ride really nice, that's what I have. Bilstein Shocks, drag-link flip kit, and 35-inch tires. It's going to be a really good setup. Colin? He's ready. So let's see what we got. We got all these boxes here.
Okay, so as Dave said, we went with the 3-inch enforcer. So literally haven't even cracked the box yet, but
so he's got a JKS drag-link flip kit because it was like, I don't know what, $30 cheaper.
100.
Oh. Okay, it was $100 cheaper than the EVO
drag. It was like $80 cheaper. But
okay. Still. Same, essentially the same thing. But why did you go with the EVO over the JKS lift kit instead?
So when I was looking at lifts, I really kind of did my best to test as many as I could. I tried the spacer lift, wasn't about it. And then it came down, I looked at TerraFlex and some other brands, but it really came down to EVO and JKS. I tried out a JKS equipped Jeep, and I just really didn't love the ride. I didn't think it was really very compelling. It wasn't comfortable to me. So I had driven Dave's Jeep a few times, really loved the plush rides, and I just really wanted to support EVO. I read a lot of good things about them online. Their owner, Mel Wade, which Dave brought this up, but I thought was a really good point, is he's like really involved with the industry, and I just think that kind of feedback, direct feedback, really translates well into products like this one. So that's why I went EVO, mainly for the ride, but also for the quality that I read online. So yeah, that was the EVO decision.
And ended up with Bilstein Shocks, huh?
Yeah, I am
After
German.
the huge dilemma.
I am German, so no, to give you guys an idea, my dumb ass thought it would be a good idea to wait to the last minute to buy shocks because I thought I could get them locally. It turns out, and I was going to go with the Rancho 9000 XLs, but it turns out that they're pretty hard to find, and like no one had rears. So we went with Bilstein, and I really liked the way that Dave's rode, so went with those.
You guys know I've got Bilsteins on mine. It's like one of the most inexpensive shocks, and they ride amazing. They're a little bit softer, so for daily driver purposes, I think it's freaking amazing, especially with the shitty roads that we have here in Denver. So yeah, we're going to get all this stuff unloaded, unboxed, and then we will start on Colin's lift. It's going to be a long weekend. We're in for the long haul. Josh is on his way over with brewskis, and we should have got Smirnoff Ices to ice Josh because he absolutely hates getting iced, which is really funny. But that's okay. We'll try that tomorrow probably. So let's get to it. All right, so we just got all the tires off. The whole Jeep's on jack stands. Now comes the real work. And look at that sunset. Make sure you comment below if you think I need 40s and Dana 60s. Absolutely. Absolutely. Old little baby tires. You want to give up already?
Really stressed, Dave. Really stressed.
Look who decided to show up. Mr. Josh Greenlee.
Sorry, my bad.
How's it going, Josh?
Hey, buddy.
You can pull right here.
So Dave's just jealous because my video skills are pretty awesome. So Dave has instructed me to give you guys an update, which is exactly what I'm going to do once I get the camera to focus. There we go. Josh?
I'm reading the directions.
Josh is the directions man.
So I'm directing them. I'm supervising right now.
Yeah, Josh is supervising. I guess I'll be helping momentarily. I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing yet. So right now we got the Jeep's all jacked up. Kyle, who's over there, I'll introduce him in a minute. He's helping us out with the lift tonight as well. We're just taking care of some of the little things up front, and then we're going to get started.
We're getting the sway bar end links off first so we can droop the axle.
You're not removing shock?
I just took the top off.
I'm doing all of it.
So if you can't tell, I really don't know anything about cars, but I'm learning. Side note, look at this fucking control arm. Like, Jesus. This thing next to my head is like nuts. Here's my awesome filming skills again. So we pretty much have 1 minute and 17 seconds of unusable footage. Let's see if Dave wants to be using it.
All right, so we almost got everything loosened up on the front to drop the front axle. Yeah, we'll take those bolts out. And Scottie just showed up too, so now it's a huge party. Scottie got a 5.5-inch Rubicon Express long arm today, Mr. Badass, and then he went and bought brand new 33 Goodyear Wrangler MTR Kevlars. They're, oh my God, those are fucking beefy. Holy shit.
The old MTRs are fucking badass.
Dude, those are beef. How do you feel about that?
Pretty great, dude.
So not only is Colin getting a lift now, Scottie's getting a huge ass lift. So we got to make another Jeeping video. And Kyle also has an XJ on a 5.5-inch long arm with 35. So this will be a little bit bigger, but it's gonna be a fun time. I'm gonna delete that. All right, so right now we're measuring out the control arms so we can line them up with the Jeep, and then we'll torque them down once we get everything else in. But we're making sure the control arms are the same length and that they're at the appropriate length for the lift, and obviously they'll have to be adjusted when Colin gets in alignment, which hopefully he'll get one really soon, right, Colin, of course?
Yes,
Immediately.
He's fucking lying.
Josh thinks he's fucking lying, but why do you think he's fucking lying?
They're so close to Scottie right now.
Yeah, they're really close to each other right now. Look at this teamwork.
Dude, this thing is...
Guys, this is the first video that Scottie's actually helped in. I know you guys have been calling Scottie out for not helping.
Well, make sure you buy the appropriate tools.
So now hold the body. We're going to drop that. Let me take this one out. All right, so we got the front control arms in. Colin and Scottie are pulling the rear sway bar extensions out because you put those up front and then you get new ones for the rear. And we're installing the bump stops up front. We've got both lower control arms in, just tightening the bump stops, and then we put the springs on. All right, so the front's pretty much almost there. Just got to line up the last control arm on the driver's side. Having a little bit of trouble with it. Got the springs in, the shocks, control arms. Just need to put on the sway bar end links, brake lines, torque it all down.
Brake lines.
Front's pretty much done after that. Do the drag link flip probably tomorrow. That's pretty easy to do. Scottie's tapping out for the night. What time is it? And Scottie's tapping out. It's 12:04. If you're a Subaru, Scottie's tapping out. Kyle's still here, putting in the most work. Colin's here. Josh is always here. I think the YouTube has missed you, Josh.
I think we did too.
All right, everybody. What time is it, Colin? Where's your phone?
Hold on. It is 2:30. 2:20.
Let's see.
2:24 to be
Let's see.
exact. 2:24.
Fuck. Go back. Oh, wow. It's 2:24.
2:24.
So what do you think so far? How much did we get done?
Okay, so we literally got the whole front done. We just need to torque everything down. I just want to preface everything I'm about to say with I didn't do a damn thing this whole time. I swept the freaking floor and that was it.
You're learning, though. You're learning.
I'm learning.
Everyone has to start somewhere.
Yes. So we got the front done, which is amazing. We started at like 9 o'clock, so you can
We
do
did get a
math.
late start, actually. That's
4.5, 5 hours of work, and the front is literally done. Drag link flip, everything, whole 9 yards.
So yeah, like Colin said, we just gotta torque everything down, but we got the EVO plush ride springs, Bilstein Shocks, EVO lower control arms, got the sway bar end links from the rear up front, the drag link flip kit's done. It's probably dark so you can't really see, but the drag link flip kit's done. Move the steering stabilizer up and out of the way. Started kinda on the rear because we had to pull the sway bar end links from the rear to put them up front. Pulled the shocks out of the rear. I took off the track bar out of the rear because we have to cut the track bar mount in order to put the new EVO mount back there to raise the track bar to correct the geometry in the back. So yeah, we just torque the front down tomorrow, get the wheel spacers on, get the tires on the front. The front will be done. The rear, we got to do the shocks, springs, track bar bracket, sway bar end links, brake lines, wheel spacers, put the wheels back on. Colin's leaving tomorrow morning early to get the wheels mounted.
Yep.
What tires did you go with?
So I went the Toyo RTs. I'm going with 35's just because it is a sport. I didn't really want to mess with 37's on the Dana 30. And for now, they're going on the stock sport wheels. So 4-wheel parts in Denver is going to help us out with that. It was kind of hard trying to find somebody to even in town.
It's true.
To really even mount them on the stock wheels.
On the stock wheels. So we got wheel spacers over here. Just got to clean them up. We'll mount those tomorrow. Put some Loctite on them. But for now, we're out. We'll update you guys tomorrow morning. We're fucking tired. And I've got to actually work tomorrow. Colin's going to get the tires mounted, get some couple tools that we need to get, a couple odds and ends, Loctite, things like that. And we'll be back. Shout out to Kyle, Josh, and Scottie for helping. You guys are awesome. Thanks for staying late. Kyle stayed up until literally 30 seconds ago, right before I started filming this. So huge shout out to Kyle. And we'll be back tomorrow.
Oh my god, dude, no
Where the EVO's at?
No way!
All right, so we're on day 2 here. Now I've got some new people joining us. Brady, first time on the tube.
What's up? What's up?
And then Matt's joining us also. He's got the blue JKU out there. Brady's got the white one. I met Brady when we both had EVOs. Now he's in the Jeep gang. He's all cool now. But so now it's day 2. Got to get the rear on. Colin's got the tires mounted. Looking good. Beefy 35's.
All right, guys, we are just putting the wheel spacers on right now, and we are going to drop the front, which will be pretty exciting, and we'll update you here in a minute.
All right, we need to get the Jeep off the... Hey, Matt, can you pull that jack stand out?
Yeah,
Underneath, and then pull that black bucket also.
got it.
I need some lug nuts. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
didn't mean to send a picture of my vagine. I at least take these off and put fucking
Just snapped right off, and we're like, fuck, dude.
and then his rear tire carrier thing, the pin was stuck, so we had to.
Oh, hey guys. How's it going?
Torque.
We're not
Torque,
torquing
torque,
yet.
torqued.
We're not torquing yet. We're just getting them nice and firm, then we'll put it on the ground, torque the wheels down. It's like 85, 90, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh. Sweet.
Yeah. I'm satisfied. For now. Yeah. So, I was just on my boy.
He's a big fucker.
He's 85 pounds.
All right, so we'll give you guys a little update. We got the front's completely done, obviously, as you've seen. The rear, Matt's finishing up the track bar relocation bracket. So we're just tightening that up, then put the track bar in there. So it raises the rear track bar. The front also has one. It just fixes the geometry of the suspension. So the rear springs are in. The track bar bracket's almost done. Matt's finished it up. We got the rear bump stops in. Colin and I are going to start the shocks. Then we got the brake lines, sway bar end links, and I think that's it for the rear. And then the wheel spacers, tires. Put it down on the ground, torque everything down, go drive it around, look over everything one more time, and then we're going to take it wheeling tomorrow. We're going to go to Slaughterhouse Gulch, meeting up with a few people in the morning, and yeah, so we'll give you guys an update again here shortly. So we just finished. It's 12:15. Shout out Matt for all the help. Matt, you're awesome.
Yes, thank
Colin,
you, Matt.
good job.
Yeah, I was just a cheerleader.
So we finished it. I think it looks freaking awesome. We just got to pull it out, bleed the brakes. We're going to drive it around, test everything, then retorque everything down. Then we're going to go wheeling tomorrow. So we'll get you some better photos and video tomorrow, but we'll show you what it looks like. It's the 3-inch EVO Enforcer lift with 35's. I think it looks fucking awesome. Colin?
Yep, I'm satisfied. At least for now. I'm sure I'll find something later that I want to
I think it looks sweet.
do. But yeah, no, it came out really good. I'm really, really pleased with it. Now we just gotta drive it. Or oh, I can't do Dave's.
Yeah, you're gonna have like no brakes. Be careful. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, really awesome, Dave. Thanks for letting me know.
You gotta bleed the brakes, huh?
Are you you're not putting this in your fucking
absolutely.
No, you
No, it just blew my whole garage out. That was awesome.